London High School Pre-Calculus presents Stating the Day with Law of Sines. Our goal is to use the law of sines to solve the triangle.
One bright sunny day in Chicville, Superman was handing out ice cream on this hot day in the park, and all the kids loved it. 70 meters away, Iron Man was ordering a caramel frappuccino at Starbucks. Then they got word that there was a robbery at a bank on the other side of the town. Since they were superheroes, they could never take a break, and the evil needed to be stopped. They both dropped what they were doing and they started flying towards the bank, assuming they were flying towards at the same speed. Who will get there first?
Let's take a look. We can set up a triangle with the information we already know to help solve the problem. We already know that Superman and Iron Man are 70 meters apart. And we know that the angle B where Superman is 40 degrees, and angle C where Iron Man is 60 degrees. Since we have the angle, the side, and the angle of this triangle, we can use this chart to determine what law we should use to solve the rest of the triangle. This chart shows us that for an angle, side, angle triangle, we can use the law of sines. Using the information we already have, we can find the third angle. So we add up 60 and 40 degrees, which is 100, and since there's 180 degrees in a triangle, we can use subtraction to find the angle A is 80 degrees.
Now we can use the law of sines, which states that sine of A over A equals sine of B over B equals sine of C over C. So plugging in the numbers that we have on our triangle, we can solve for B. So sine of 80 over 70 is equal to sine of 40 over B. We cross multiply to get that sine of 80 times B equals sine of 40 times 70. Dividing both sides by sine of 80, we find that B is equal to sine of 40 times 70 over sine of 80. Using a calculator, we find that B is equal to 44.312 meters. Then we use the law of sines again to find C. We get the equation sine of 80 over 70 equals sine of 60 over C. Cross multiplying, we get sine of 80 times C equals sine of 60 times 70. Dividing both sides by sine of 80, we get that C is equal to sine of 60 times 70 over sine of 80. And using a calculator, we can solve for C to find 61.56 meters. Since Iron Man is only 44.312 meters away from the bank, and Superman is 61.56 meters away from the bank, Iron Man is closer, and he will get there first to save the day.